And they're off. A stampede of 30 confused pensioners in what can only be described as a scrapyard escape attempt. Up front, the Maserati Sebring leads, a car that looks like it should be driven to a vineyard, not through a chicane. But somehow it's already gapping the Mitsubishi Lancer like it's on nitrous. Which it isn't, probably. And look at that. The Volkswagen Beetle from 1972 has just slotted into third. That car's got all the aerodynamics of a loaf of bread, and yet it's flying. Further back, it's absolute carnage. The Lada Kalina is weaving like it's trying to avoid a pothole in Moscow. The Austin Mini is parked, quite literally, and the Alfa Romeo RZ appears to be in the pit lane. Probably because it remembered it was Italian and chose violence against itself. The Citroën DS, beautiful, majestic, possibly upside down already. The Fiat Uno, smoking, but that might just be the driver's soul leaving his body. Midfield raceway, ladies and gentlemen, where the track looks like it was drawn by a toddler and the race is being driven by their grandparents. Who's going to win this? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the MS Word paperclip overtook them all, but my money's on the Beetle. Why? Because I love chaos. Leading the charge, the Maserati 3500 Sebring, gliding around the outside like it's en route to an opera rather than a podium. Behind it, a red blob with wheels, the AMC Gremlin X, a car built in America during a time when everyone thought cocaine was a food group. And there it is, the Austin Mini Cooper, charging into the corner like a Jack Russell with a death wish. And boom! That's not racing, that's attempted vehicular manslaughter. The AMC Gremlin X has been absolutely T-boned into the guardrail like it owed someone money. Just look at it. One moment it's peacefully trundling down the outside line like a confused pensioner in a mobility scooter, and the next, it's sideways, airborne, and spiritually halfway back to Detroit. And would you believe it? The Gremlin X, it's back, repaired, rebooted, and ready to cause more accidents. Keep your eyes on this bunch, because if something dramatic's going to happen, I count 6 cars, 3 near misses, 1 driver having a panic attack, and another who's probably already called his insurance company. This isn't just a race, it's a Cold War on wheels. On the left, a German bubble of stubborn engineering. On the right, a British shoebox with wheels and unresolved colonial rage. Now this is the view you get from a Toyota Yaris. Gray dashboard, gray dials, gray steering wheel, the kind of place where joy goes to die. You're sitting upright like you're waiting at a GP surgery, your hands gripping what feels like a recycled vacuum cleaner pipe, and your top speed is, well, not much. You join me now inside the Kia Morning, a car so light, it's blown sideways by a stiff breath, so small it could be out-accelerated by a mobility scooter, and so beige, it actually redefines the word meh. Right, I'm sorry, but that Lotus Elan at the front, it is not playing fair. This is F-Class, the land of underpowered hatchbacks, confused French sedans, and angry little German Beetles. And yet here comes this yellow demon, absolutely yeeting itself through the apex like it just escaped Sebring's GT2 category. And crossing the line, eventually, it's the Opel Ascona CGT. Second place, not bad, not fast, but not bad. So in the end, it wasn't even close. The Group 5 Lotus Elan stormed off like it was late for a Le Mans qualifying session. It wasn't racing the rest of the grid, it was lapping them, twice, while on the phone, possibly cooking pasta. Behind it, the Opel Ascona GT, valiant, consistent, and hopelessly outgunned, like sending a well-trained accountant into a boxing match with Mike Tyson. Third went to the Maserati 3500 Sebring with the Mini Cooper just behind, bouncing and screaming like a caffeinated Jack Russell with race fuel in its veins. In midfield, it was total chaos. Triumph swerving, Renaults twitching, Citroëns floating, and somewhere in the smoke, the Kia Morning quietly crossed the line and politely asked if it could go home now. The back? Well, it's best we don't talk about that. The Gremlin exploded, the Mazda Speed cried,